morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, beautiful people. Today is another good day. Another brand new day. Yesterday when I came back in the night, I was tired. So tired. I should have come live, but I was really tired, so I needed to rest. My phone had issues last Saturday, so I've taken it to the clinic, phone clinic. Yeah, there's something that I sensed, I have observed for quite some time now. I'm trying to get my plates out of the drum. In case there's a noise on the background, it's the sound of generator. Please bear with me. I hope my voice is coming out well. Just trying to get some things properly done here. Here we go. I noticed that a few years back we were talking about safety because here in Lagos many people were dying in motor accidents because of do I call it not being sensitized enough on how to cross road, and at the same time we were asking our governments to provide foot bridges for our people to easily cross the road to avoid this road accident, because the rate at which vehicles were crushing people were on the high side. So because I could remember when I was living at a particular place, when you come out from that our estate road, there's a particular government primary school facing us, and when the children come out from their remote villages and they go to school there, so they try to cross the road. Sometimes adults will help to stop the vehicles, but at that particular point the speed at which the vehicles are coming from both sides are so high that sometimes it's not easy for the drivers to even sense that somebody is already flagging the stop sign for them to stop. So sometimes even the person that is standing there stands to face danger. So some people volunteered on their own they make a red flag. So when these children gather, they watch them as they gather. They're up to 5, 6, 7. So they try to flag it so that people can stop, put the stop sign, and they help those children. They will cross to the side where their school is. So in a particular day, it's like maybe some of those people doing that humanitarian service, maybe they were not around. They have their own jobs that they are doing, only for those children to come out. Other people that want to cross road, so they decided to join those ones, but their legs are not as fast as some of the adults, though some children can even run very, very fast, you know. So I don't know how the vehicle that was coming did not watch, did not sense. You know, people can just be driving so recklessly without watching anything, either the anger from the domestic violence in their houses or whatever. So the person did not watch at all. even when other vehicles try to slow down so that those children will cross. So he crushed about, the children that died that time, they were still about 7 that year. That early morning, the children were so happy going to school, so he did not watch, and he crushed those children to death. Instant. So it was so painful, so devastating. That day was something else. It caused so much traffic. Many people were crying. So with that, many people now marched to the government house crying. Thank God that here in Lagos State, the government do listen to the people. Yes, they do. They do. Compared to some other places, they listen to us here. I can say that. Yeah, that the speed of the response might not be the level at which we want it, but they do listen and implement some of the things that the masses are asking for. So they decided that they should provide a footbridge close to that school so that these children can use the footbridge and be safe. And at the same time, other people using the bridge should use the footbridge as a kind of safety measures provided for them. Let our people be alive. But it seems that people are so adamant. Some people are so daft. Some people are not. They have decided to remain so disobedient in their lives. All in the name of, let me do it quick. Let me cross fast. It's faster. And this and that. I know my way. I know how to cross. I know how to maneuver. You're doing yourself no good. That is pure disobedience. Because hence, you even disobey the people in the authority, you're disobeying God. I don't see reason for people not to use that footbridge. Yes, some people do complain that when they use the footbridge, that they feel dizzy. It's not easy for them. I could remember when I was much younger, living in Port Harcourt, my first time of using footbridge, and staying at that top and looking down the vehicles coming with speed, I started feeling dizzy. Yeah, I was feeling very dizzy. I said, God, is that how this footbridge is? I couldn't move. So one man noticed that truly I was feeling dizzy. He said, it's like this is your first time of using it. I said, yes. He said, yes, that's some people feel like that. But what you will do, make sure you hold the railing and be moving small. Just move gradually. Make sure that you're not looking down where the vehicles are passing. That's what is making you to feel dizzy. I said, okay. So I managed to do it like that because I was like feeling, do I go back and go and use and cross the road? But the rate at which the vehicles are coming at that point, since the road at that area is sloping, almost every day that vehicles are crushing people at that point because of disobedience of not using the footbridge. And hence a vehicle that time in Port Harcourt crushes anybody at that point, you will not hold anybody responsible. Even the government will tell the person, well, it's an accident, go. They are not going to charge you for anything because the footbridges were provided for the pedestrians to use, but they have refused to use it. So I managed to hold that in and cross. So the man said, don't you see that it's safer now for you? Look at other ones crossing. Sometimes, if they manage to cross, go and check their heart rate at that point that they cross. You don't know what it will cost for them in the future. Please, always make sure that you use the footbridge whenever you're coming around this area. Say thank you, sir. It wasn't easy for me, but I have to manage to use that footbridge because what? I don't want to run into a careless driver, or maybe the mistake from my own side without watching or not calculating well, and I'm being hit with a vehicle. Sorry will be the whole story, and you just go like that. So some people will not say, oh, maybe it's the will of God. No, sometimes it's because of your disobedience, or maybe not listening to people, or not listening to advice, you fall into such a danger that you just take your life like that. Some of them are not the will of God. Please. I'm just saying this because I noticed that many people are so, I don't know what to call it, is it disobedience, or that they continue to do this thing every day without taking advice, without listening to the government that provided the thing and say, please make use of this bridge so that you will be safe when you're crossing road, so that you can go safely to a place that you're going and return. Many of your loved ones are waiting for you at home, only for you to come out in the morning and be so disobedient to use the footbridge. When I was coming back like last night driving, and I was wondering what is really causing the traffic at a particular point where there is not supposed to be a traffic. And I found out that many people, both women carrying babies on their back, are trying to cross the road and making the people that are coming back with that, let's say coming back at the speed of 80 kilometers per hour, have to now slow and just in fact stop totally for people that are crossing. I beg you, thank you, sir, I beg you, stop, make I cross. So carrying baby on your back, holding one on your hand, and the little ones and other ones, even the wheelbarrow people are not, but they make those footbridges in a way that even the wheelbarrow can even jack it up and push through. I've seen the ones around the Korodu side that they put in a way that it's easy for the wheelbarrows to climb. They push it through and come out to the other side. It's easy for them. The government are trying. Some of them are trying. Like I said, the ones in Lagos, they are trying. With what I'm seeing, yes, it's when you see, say the ones that you have seen, speak the truth. Make use of the footbridges. How can a woman that is carrying a child at the back, I know it's not easy. You feel dizzy with what you're carrying and every other thing, but you still see good Samaritans by your side. They'll say, oh, mommy, don't worry. In Lagos here, oh, mommy, don't worry, let me help you carry this. They'll help you and bring it down. I know that the fear of the unknown, the fear of bad people that you can say, oh, let me help you, only for you to start looking for your child, or you disappear, or every other, all the stories that we're hearing that are involved. So the dangers of using the footbridge too is when you don't check well, or you don't speak out. Because when you speak out to those that are passing there, you can still ask them, please help me. I'm feeling dizzy when I'm crossing. The person can even hold your hand and help you to pass. Like my own experience, I told you in Port Harcourt. So it was the man that was coming to say, oh, it's like this is your first time of using it. I said yes. I'm feeling dizzy and I don't know if I can cross this. He said, don't worry, you can do it. So many people felt like this too, and now they are used to it. Let me help you. So he really helped me, and by the time I came down, I said, oh, don't you see that it's easier for you now? It's better for you. Please. And that time, before